boom, it's corroding.
It doesn't give you a countdown though. There's one thing
I know.
There's no like, okay, everyone brace yourself.
Yeah, it should be like 3, 2, 1, fight.
Yeah, and it doesn't change. Like, I'm always waiting. Josh is recording. I'm waiting for it to be like just disappear, but it's not.
No.
No one else can see this, but if you are watching it and you are wondering what's going on, we're just going. I'll piss off our fucking Skype. The Skype's pissing us off. Can't even talk. Jesus Christ.
You are like pixely now as well.
Yeah,
why did you do that? Why do you start recording? It just goes all pixely.
But the thing is, when you watch it back, it's not pixely.
I know, but it's annoying because I want to see your pretty faces. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I want to see what's going on. I mean, you just disappeared off my screen. I don't. This Skype really is not up to scratch, is it?
Can you not see me at all?
No, it's just gone. It's gone. You know what? We'll fuck it off.
I'd be really upset if I was you right now.
I know. I am. I'm absolutely livid. I like Dan's just sitting here fucking eating. What are you eating? First thing. You eating chocolate mousse?
Oats.
Oats.
Oats the one. Dan, how much do you weigh at the moment?
400 pounds.
235.
235.
Fucking hell, he's shot up, isn't he?
Fuck's sake, man. How much do you weigh, Josh?
Me.
I finished my diet. No, this is the first time I've weighed myself since finishing my diet. Today's the first day I've pushed calories.
Okay, I feel you.
Oh shit.
Okay.
So I finished my diet probably about 233 because I had a couple of big meals in the week.
Okay. What about you, Josh? How much are you sitting at the moment?
Still at 214.8. I've just been sitting at 214. So
yes.
we were on a cruise and I went from 217 to 215 to 214, 214.8, 214, 214. Just been lingering then.
Yeah. I'm probably going to drop down to a cruise beginning next week.
Yeah.
Do you lose weight?
Pardon?
Do you drop weight when you go on a cruise?
Depends. Like beforehand, I dropped quite a bit. But this I didn't drop. Well, went to 215 and then we reduced calories and then we went down a little bit. So not much really, but it depends what compounds we use and how watery we get. You know what I mean? How much water we sort of hold. Yeah.
Some NPP, weren't you?
Pardon?
What's that?
You were using some NPP, weren't you?
Yeah.
Never used MPP. Never used MPP.
MPP's great. I actually love MPP. The only thing that annoys me about it is the frequent amount of injections.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Primo, the same.
I might use it next time. Maybe
the way the thing is, everything comes with a pro and a con. It's like Primo, excellent results. Don't really feel like you're on anything, but then the con is like you have to pin up. If you're doing 500 milligrams, it's ridiculous because it comes in 100 milligrams per mil.
I'm like at the moment I'm like debating whether to like I don't know maintain where I am or like try and get as shredded as I can in the next 8 weeks just for the fuck of it.
No, don't.
In this phase, I'd cruise.
I would cruise, enjoy yourself, watch your fucking play your COD, and then think about it, and then just think about how responsive you will be when you get.
Oh yeah, I get that totally. It's just like something to do though.
Think about the juicy equipment. No, see, there's plenty of tugging to be done and plenty of Xbox to be played.
There's only so much PlayStation I can play until I get.
Why are your forearms so fucking big? It's just like hanging from here. It's like, well, you know what I mean? It's like Josh gets known for his forearms. So, yeah, right, Arnold. Yeah, well, the reason my forearms are so big is because when I was stuck in quarantine, I just wanked for 3 weeks straight.
I haven't touched my penis in like fucking God. I can't even remember the last time I had a wank.
Fuck, man. That's one thing that I'm a bit of a pest when it comes to coming on cycle. That's what the missus said anyway.
I'm gonna drop down to a cruise next week, I think.
He's like, I'm gonna drop down to a cruise tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, just fucking see what happens over the next like year and where we are if we're all dead.
How weird! It actually feels good to speak to people, right?
Oh mate, it fucking does. I've been live 2 nights in a row. I was live with Harry Harris, and then I was live with Tariq off Supplement Review last night, and it was so nice to chat to someone for an hour. I like
Harry Harris.
Harry's fucking awesome, man. I love him. We had a banging podcast. You
you were live with me, but I don't know if you remember because you were stoned.
Yeah, I was stoned every night, mate. Like last night and the night before. Fuck yeah, man.
Yes.
Great
That's
stuff.
the thing. This is one thing I had a cut with my barber before the shit hit the fan. We were talking about jobs and people being affected. And I said to him, "Oh, like, you know, if you guys close, will it affect you?" He says, "Yeah, he's got some savings and stuff, and he should be all right because he's self-employed." But he was like, "Hopefully they won't." Yeah, and then he was like, "The one thing is, it's like imagine being a guy who shots, imagine a guy who sells weed." He was like, "You're fucked if you can't go out of your house. If they did a proper lockdown, like you're going out. Like, what are you going out for?" It's like people patrolling the street.
This whole situation though, it's fucking mad, isn't it? Like it actually is quite surreal.
You never ever would there's people who have lived their lifetimes have never seen anything like this.
Legit,
There
bro.
were people who are like they literally had lived their whole life and passed away and had never lived anything like this. Like,
I know.
The weirdest thing is, it's like when the really shit hits the fan. Like, so I've read something like money really doesn't make the world go round. Like when shit hits the fan, it's like, oh, but I got a phone call from the letting agents. They were like, "Oh, you're in trouble. Give us a call because we can like freeze the rent." And I was like, "Well, we're all right at the minute." I'm very fortunate in the position I'm in because I work for the educational establishment, so I'm still on full pay.
Yeah.
So I'm very fortunate. But yeah, it was like, you know what I mean? It is sort of, there's all these things being put in place. Like I was saying about my mate who's self-employed thatcher. He's not. No, his boss. He works. He's salary, but he's getting 80% of his wages because his boss is self-employed.
Right.
Small business.
Yeah.
So it's a bit. Yeah, it's really, really odd.
I saw the post you put up, Dan, of first of the month, and worrying that you're going to be an online coach with no clients.
Yeah, I was worried.
It is a worry, man. Of course it's a fucking worry. Like, everyone's in the shit. It's not just, like some people maybe not be able to afford it. People that can, like, I'm so grateful to my clients who can afford to stay with me and are sticking with me. Like, it's like you feel so grateful for that because that is all you have. Like in terms of money, and if you're self-employed, like I've got savings,
you don't want to eat them.
It's still a fucking worry. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you shouldn't have to eat into them.
Well, you don't want to. I mean, if you have to, you have to. It is what it is. I've done it before and I'll do it again. However, can you imagine if you're someone that, like most people, that isn't savvy with money, that they don't put savings away, that they spunk away everything they earn?
Yeah.
How fucked are you now? Fuck.
Big time. Especially if you're not getting any income going in.
Legit, man.
Really bad.
It's in the same way that I've been getting a lot of stick for putting training videos up in my gym.
But mate, if you could afford jealousy, what everyone else thinks.
Well, yeah, but no, what no one sees is that I do not go out and party. I don't spend my money on alcohol. I don't spend my money on anything but investing in that gym. And I've done it for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Just added equipment. And all of a sudden, when something like this happens, everyone's like, oh shit, I've got no gym to train at. Well,
and they demonize you.
Have something at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the thing is, though, like, that's your project. And that, like, I remember, I think I called you Evan Santripani. I'll probably butcher his name, but I called you that because that's something like, it's your project outside of your beating your body up and fucking trying to get massive and all this, trying to make a career within bodybuilding. You're making your little side project. It's like the man in his shed. He's doing his shed stuff. It's just like your little side project, and you've got the space and you're putting your money towards it. But it's like you said, you're not spunking your money in other places. You're not financing a car that's costing you £300 a month just so you can drive around and take a photo of you doing a front double bicep in a nice car. Yeah, that's probably going to bag you like 100 plus followers a month. But cool, but that's not going to relate to your cause. That's just going to give you, I don't know, self-satisfaction, or do you know what I mean? It's not going to give you much.
It's just going to
you're not winning the fucking Arnold Classic. You're not IFBB Pro. It doesn't mean shit, does it, to us? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. It's just going to fucking blow your ego up when someone goes, "Oh, nice car, mate."
But then also, it's what we're into. That doesn't impress us. Yes, I look at a nice car and go, oh, that's nice, but I don't get a boner over it. I look inside your little gym and I go, fuck, well, it's not very little. I go, fucking hell, that's a full-scale fucking like proper gym going on. I was like, that's fucking sick. I'm like, oh, fuck, I said to Chanel, I was like, oh, you know, if I make it one day, I actually might have my home gym. Because I always said I would never have my home gym. I'd always said one day I'd like my own gym. Maybe I do. I don't know what I want when I'm 50. But fuck's sake, I just thought it'd be really good just to, like, I don't know, living out in the woods and just fucking.
But the beauty is, though, is your house, your gym isn't in your house. It's in your home, but it's not actually in your house. Do you know what I mean? It's in a separate area, correct?
In the barn, yeah.
So your house is still your place of chill and solitude.
Does it get hot in there?
Yeah. It's in a warehouse type.
Yeah. So, like, you still have your house to chill in, which is your sanctuary, and then you have the gym to go in, where you can be the gym you. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't have a gym in my house. Yeah. I couldn't have a gym in my house. My house is to chill. Fuck that. If I was to have a gym that's just for me, it would have to be just like that, in a barn or a warehouse that I have to go to. Even if it's on the same property, you go to it.
It's pretty sick though. Because I asked you, was like, are you, once this is complete, are you going to go back to pumps? Because in my head, like, I was like, would there be any point? Do you know what I mean? But then you said you want a different environment, etc., which I totally understand.
Rotate sessions.
Yeah.
And I think it is what it is as well. It's like the social element of the gym.
Yeah, that's one thing everyone's sort of missing. Just that first 5 minutes, just the chat. Even outside now, you go for a walk, no one's talking to each other because you can't.
It's fucking. I hate it.
I've got a funny story to tell you what happened to me this morning. I was going to put it on my story, and I just thought, you know what? I'll best not. Anyway, but I'll go into this. It's changing subjects, but this is quite funny. So I'm walking on the path, right? I'm in the park. I mean, if you saw my story today, I was in that big park, and there was a path. Well, you get to one point, it gets next to an old wall. So I'm walking on the side next to the old wall. If I put my hand out like this, I'm touching the wall. If I put my hand out here, I'm touching the wall. The fact is that the bush next to it, the tree, hit my shoulder, right? Anyway, I'm walking, and someone walks past me. I'm on my phone. I'm fucking about, right? And the next minute, I look up, and this woman is like looking at me, and she goes, 2 meters apart, like shouts it in my face. And I put on the thing, right, and I sort of like saw red. Because, I've got a bit of a fucking, I can react badly to things. And I never really do. I'm really good. I've got it onto wraps from like training, like, from this experience. You get older, you learn you're cool. Anyway, I open my earphone like this, and I go, sorry? She goes, 2 meters apart, you weren't 2 meters apart. And I just looked at her and I was like, what? Sorry? I don't speak English. Like, just literally, instead of saying fuck off, I was next to the wall. I was like, fuck, I don't even speak English. And just fucking walked off. Just went. And I was like, why the fuck would you have a go at me? Clearly, I'm next to the wall, next to the bush. Like, what? Just because her and her husband had to split up and wait for me, there's a wall here, right? And there's the rest of the field. If I went like that, I wouldn't have been close to her. I would be too close to her. But if I stick to the wall where I'm walking for fucking 15 minutes, what the fuck's going on? What's the problem? Shouted in my face. I fucking went red. I was like,
people are tense on me.
I was like, calm down. I was like, just calm down. Just take it out. So I was like, what? Sorry?
In that scenario, I think you're right. Like, not really much else you can do.
There's nothing else.
I'm definitely seeing people get too close to me in the shops. And all right, for me, it's like I don't want coronavirus because I want to fucking train. That's I don't, and I live with an elderly person, so I'm worried for their sake. But I can see how there's a lot of people who are more paranoid than myself. Who they're walking around, they might have underlying health issues. They get it, they die.
1,000%.
I can understand. Man, I would be shitting myself.
But literally, I'm not going out. Like I said, obviously, I'm a bigger person. I might not realise that I'm bigger, but there's nothing I can do if I'm near enough touching the wall, my shoulder's in the hedge, and you're shouting at me. I'm on this side for a purpose. If I didn't give a fuck, I'd be in the middle of the path, walking, and just fucking swagger, just fucking steam training it through. Well, I wasn't. I was showing my business. I was just like, what? was like, how rude are you, man? Chill out. But then, like, you go to the supermarket and you're all everyone's fucking on top of each other. It's like, well, hang on a minute, what the fuck's going on? And then, literally, after that happened, a jogger went past and he fucking went so close to me, I felt the wind. I didn't complain. I wasn't worried about it. I was just like, prime example, like, did this person run next to this woman and she got pissed off and took it out on me? I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, like I'll maintain my distance from people out of respect to them more than myself, because they might want to maintain distance. Do you know what I mean? But if someone walks past me and is like, I don't know, they're like a meter close to me, like I'm not gonna lose my shit, you know. But if it's me, I will distance myself from people for them more than for myself. But then if there's fuck all you can do about it, then, well, you're doing your best. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're not going out your way to fucking jump on someone and then breathe all over them and then go.
Yeah, I mean, it's just all a bit. Oh, it's all a bit crazy. I never thought the gyms would shut. I never thought everything would shut down. Really,
it was inevitable, man. Look at everything in the world. You know?
It was so weird. Like, you never thought. Oh,
bro, just be lucky. Like you got.
Really.
Have you got a garden?
No, I live in the first story flat.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I live on a first story flat. I mean,
we're lucky that we can still go outside, like actually go out to like have a walk and shit like that. I mean, if that stops, I don't know.
I am seeing a lot of the positives out of it. I mean, I was buying a house. I backed out of buying the house because I didn't have a good feeling about it. Then this happened. I was like, fuck me. I've got the aceto gut. I texted my training partner. I was like, I've got the aceto gut. I was like, I had a feeling about the house, and I backed out of it, and it was right. My mum rang me. She goes, you were right about that. And I was like, yeah, I've got an aceto gut. And she goes, what? What's that? And I was like, long story, man. We'll talk about it later. Boom. She didn't get a fucking word of what I was saying. And then I'm like, oh, I sort it out. And then the thing is, because how they say that, my training partner, he makes all his money in property, and he basically was like, looks like the housing market's going to go down. I was like, fucking hell, I've got money to buy a house. I was like, this is a good opportunity for me to capitalize on this awful situation. I was just like, God bless everyone's well, but I can see the positives in it. Do you know what I mean? And I was trying to say that to people.
There's loads of positives in it.
I was like, look, everyone's right. I was like, you can do things you can do. I mean, I started a puzzle with Chanel. Chanel started a puzzle and asked me to get involved, and I was like, oh, let me try a bit. And I got in. I'm terrible at it. Like, I can't do. She bought the puzzle with like 1 million pieces. Do you know what I mean? Like, the thing is, like, when you get bigger, don't know about you guys, but you're not as nimble at touching little things. Like, I sometimes have nightmares, right? I just swear to God, I have a nightmare of trying to put a thread through a fucking pin, and I can't do it. That shit. This is a fucking, look at this, it's something over 1,000 pieces. It's fucking ridiculous. I need the ones that are like that big. You know, the 4 to 5 year old one. I need that.
Should we call this episode Mass Discussion, the Ginger Rant?
I'll do it. I'll finish it. We've started about 5 different series and haven't fucking got through any of them. Crazy.
You know what it is? All of this is caused by Josh. You're too fucking.
Yeah.
Big.
All this get massive bollocks. You've taken it too seriously. I know there's not enough air on the earth for people. And you're taking it all up. You're taking up space. That's why you can't keep a 2 meter distance, because you're so wide and so big.
That's it,
there's no such thing as 2 meters away from you.
Oh man, it was all that. You know what I mean? We could just correlate down to Jordan. Pardon?
Ginger mass.
240. It's all an illusion, mate. It's all an illusion. Oh, fucking hell, mate. It's a good.
I've started fucking playing piano again. It's great.
Because you said earlier on to me about playing the piano, and I didn't know if you could actually play it or not. You just said it, but you can actually play the piano.
Yeah, legit.
Legit play the piano. That's wicked. Fucking hell.
I'm a musical genius, bro.
Yeah,
I'm actually not. I can play guitar and piano, self-taught, and I get to put some time into that now. It's fun, man. Life slows down a bit, and you get to do the shit that you couldn't do before.
You know, life really has slowed down. It's crazy, isn't it? It's like it does make you appreciate. Like, I do think the world is going to be a little bit different after it. Like, all the hustle and bustle of people like of just slaving their whole fucking lives to a job that if you died, they would have you someone in your position tomorrow. You know, they would, and these sort of, I reckon people are going to take a thing like, you know what? No, 5 o'clock on a Friday, I'm going home. I'm spending time with my kids. I'm spending time with my family, etc. I reckon that really is going to become like.
I reckon I'm going to get separation anxiety from my dog.
Hey, you're going to get separate from your dog.
I'm going to get separation anxiety when I can't be with my dog so much.
Oh fucking hell. Yeah, because you both got dogs. You know, that's one thing I thought. If I'm full-time bodybuilding, when I am, I'm definitely going to need a dog.
Bro, dog is the best companion I've ever had. And I don't. Dan is going to agree with this a gazillion %.
You can't go out and walk. Like, Chanel's still working. You can't go out and walk by yourself. So if you've got a dog, everyone leaves you alone.
No, but it's not just that. It's like everything, mate. The company. Look, all right. When I was living in Spain on my own, when I was living in my gym, and like life was shit, it really was crap. I just look at my dog and realize that all that dog needed was my company, and her life was great. And like try and take a bit of that and go, fuck me, man. I'm trying to overcomplicate everything. Life really is simple, and dogs they're just happy regardless, man.
It's the best thing about dog, isn't it?
When you're really low and you need to talk to someone, you've got the dog there. It's like you just look at the dog. It's like the dog's talking to you. It's not talking, but it says the right thing.
Yeah, 100%, mate.
Yeah.
You sit on the floor and your dog just comes up to you, and if you're high they know, and if you're low they know, and they act correctly all the time. They always know how to act around you. And my dog's deaf as well. She was born deaf. She's albino, but she just knows everything, mate, and she's fucking incredible.
That's wicked. See, that's the thing is, Chanel's massive on animals. She did a degree in animals, so there's not. As soon as we get a house, there's not a chance that we will not have a dog. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's going to happen. She's happy a bit about that. She's had to work in Sainsbury's because it's owned by Argos. So she's like that. She's insane working at Sainsbury's. The best thing about her working at Sainsbury's at the minute is I always know there's food coming.
Yeah.
Like she didn't have to fucking queue up. I was like, you get some bits when you're on the when you go to work. Like, she walks past the queue. Everyone's like, fucking 10 foot apart, whatever it is, and then 2 meters. And then he goes in, and she goes in, and I'm like, she goes, do we need to pick any bits up? I'm like, oh yeah, just get this, and this. Wicked. You know what I mean? And guess what? She was like, oh, they've got loads of reduced salmon and stuff, like food. I was like, oh, get some. How much is it? 75p for fucking salmon fillets. I was like, what? I was like, get them in, and we'll get them in the freezer.
Yes.
I'll put like 6 fillets in there, just chilling.
That's
75, and she got herself tuna steaks that was £7, right? She got them for £1.39. She was banging them in the other night. Stunk the fucking ass out. Stunk. Fuck me, what's that? Bad memories. Fucking awesome, bad memories coming to me. Gonna have a nightmare tonight.
So what are your guys' days comprised of then? What is it you do with your day from wake to sleep?
Do you know what? In the morning, everything's normal. Everything's just like I have my routine. Like I love, even if I'm working at like 8 o'clock, I'll wake up early just so I can wake up, have a coffee, and watch some weird shit on YouTube. Just go through a couple of emails if they're there, sort stuff out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then just get up and go to work. But I'm not getting up going to work. I mean, it's at the start of the weeks. I am going into where I work and sorting bits out because it's a building. It needs to check over. It needs people maintaining that building.
Yeah.
So I am doing that. I am going over there a few times a week. So that is, I am being paid for crying out loud. So that's that. And then other than that, it's literally like I'm filling up my time with doing more video content. Like I always said to, if I could full-time bodybuild, I'd always make lots of videos because I enjoy making videos of just stupid shit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I think it's entertaining for people. I think it's nice for...
Man, I put a thing on my story today of what do people want to see. And like, fuck, it's so many people, like day in the life, home workout, day in the life, meals, home workout. I'm like, day in the life. Now? Really? Okay.
But it is interesting, like... I don't know. It's just to see how you do things, etc. And some people get all very caught up. And I just think, what would I like to see someone say or do? So I do that with my Instagram, but I think we talked about it in the week, Josh. What would someone like to see?
Yeah.
What would I like to see when I was starting up? Because there was a lot of misinformation and just I looked at people who I just followed who I thought, they're all cool. Like, I used to like Callum Belmonger a lot. And now, don't get me wrong, he's a cool dude, but he's a bit of a moron with his knowledge.
Yeah, of course. He doesn't
You
know
know,
shit.
he-
He's just a genetic freak that can eat whatever he wants and look like a.
Yeah, exactly. And then you don't, and that's not good. Someone to example to get off. Do you know
No,
what I
definitely
mean?
not.
And one thing I always struggled with Mega was stuff like off season bulking, getting bigger. Like there was no. I try and type up pictures of bodybuilders bulking on. What do they like? And then Lee Priest comes up.
Yeah, and
And
he's
then I'm
like
like,
a big fat gun.
I'm 19 years old, trying to show, 20 years old, trying to show my mum a picture of, what I look, she goes, oh, you're getting too fat, and she's worried about all that. My mum was, do you know what I mean? And then she's looking at that photo, and I was like, look, but that's a really bad example. So then, and I've posted photos and I do videos now, just so I know that when I get somewhere, there's videos out there to see what I did to build up.
Yeah, of course,
Where
man.
I to get to.
That's exactly it. It's like be true to you and do what the fuck you want. Like create the content that you want to see.
But I was going to say, just because I got well off topic. Other than that, just playing COD.
Yeah, COD is king. I play it sometimes when I can, if I can be fucked. If I'm not too busy, I like to fill my days up with other shit to do, though, man.
Yeah, I fill my day up, but it gets to 5 o'clock. Chanel finishes work, and that's when I can sort of smash out some COD.
Yeah. That's sweet, man. That's good. That's good that you got a routine. That's very important for everyone watching, that you get yourself into a routine and you stick to it religiously.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you'll go batshit crazy. You need a routine. You need a structure. You have to have something that you're following.
I might go on my walk a little earlier so I avoid that woman.
Or just punch her in the throat.
Or I just get my phone out next time I see her, and as she's getting near, I go, oh, 2 meters apart. Whoa, fuck me. Love.
Yeah, but this whole thing's bizarre, man. They're not being able to go places. That's the fucking thing. That's like I was going down to the beach to do my posing videos, and I was like, fuck, what if I get caught? Like, it's literally illegal for me to be here. Like, it's no one here at all. But if I get caught, I'm like, you got a fucking fine or some shit. They're like, what are you doing, sir? I'm making content.
I think it's more that the fines are going for the groups. Like where I live, on the green, I was walking. It's a little bit road around it. There's a few people who are a little bit, and then there was like when they first did the lockdown, there was 30 kids out there on quad bikes riding around, smashing bottles, making a music video.
Oh yes.
So like they're not going out for the person. Like you could tell, I'm out walking and I'm just posing. I'm getting my exercise.
Yeah.
And they're not going to come for someone like you. If you, your brother, your mate, your cousin, everyone, your whole family are down having a barbecue, having fucking beers, well, then they're going to be like, you're taking the piss. This isn't what you're supposed to do.
I
get the fuck out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You need that times you need to get outside and space your head out and smell the fresh air, especially at this time of year because it smells good outside.
Oh, bro, to go down there and watch the sunset is like fucking bliss. All it is me and sheep. It's like the most Welsh thing ever.
What about you, Dan? Nothing's changed.
I was about to say, is that why you haven't been wanking?
That's why I'm coming with all the sheep. I give them a pose, I draw them in, and then I fuck them all.
Yeah, smashes them in. That's so disgusting. Just hearing it. Ugh. God, fucking hell.
Yeah, what have you been up to, Dan? Apart from training your epic gym?
Nothing's changed, mate, to be honest. Same old routine. I mean, everything's the same. I can talk about what I'm doing. So obviously I finished dieting. Suppose I was in a surf club last week for the first time. All we did off the back of the diet was take my cardio off, which was only 25 minutes on a rest day in a way. Oh no, mate! Whoa, and reduce my T3 because I was on 31.25, and now I'm on 25, which is my.
You run that year round anyway, correct?
No, only since the British.
Okay.
I won't be on it for like year round. Okay, I'll come off it and reestablish.
I've seen. What are your thoughts on that? I see a lot of people doing that. They do the 25 micrograms of T3 year round. What are your thoughts?
Well, if you can reestablish your normal ranges of nothing, then do.
Yes, 100%.
Which for most men is very.
But mate, the thing is, the actual your natural production of T3, even if you were on fucking 100 micrograms, right, for like fucking 10 weeks, it would still return to normal because it's very difficult for you to fuck your natural production up.
Or a man, yeah.
Yeah, women are a lot more sensitive. I agree. Yeah, I agree. But it's very difficult to. So I don't understand people who run 25 micrograms year round if they haven't got naturally, slow thyroid. And
exactly. The only reason I stayed on 25 mcg between the British and the show I was meant to be doing is because I was still technically in prep and we didn't want any fluctuations.
Yeah, that's fair, I suppose. But even then, I mean, for your T3 to bounce back naturally, it doesn't take long at all. It's not like your test. It's not like your natural testosterone production that may or may not. And if it does, it takes a while. Your thyroid will bounce back sometimes within a week, and you're back to where you needed to be.
It's kind of a bit like my theory. I feel like it bounces back quicker. So straight after a show, if you take off all T3, I don't feel like you're in a healthy state for your thyroid to reestablish itself.
I agree with that. I mean, I would taper down, taper down to come off.
No, I'd taper down, but still be on some
for
a while until you get food high and you get heavy.
Yeah.
Once you get heavy, metabolism's going to be absolutely firing because you're obviously more body weight and your body's processing everything now so much quickly.
Yeah.
I feel like that is the perfect time then to come off your thyroid. I mean, people think the rebound phase, the first 5 weeks or whatever, when you've been truly pilled, is a time to grow. Not at all. It's a time to get healthy. Yes. Your body doesn't want to put muscle on at that time. It wants to put fat on. That's if you've got truly pilled.
Yeah. And the reality is the people that like so after a show, like I go from like 182 to maybe, I don't know, 195 or 200. And I look 10 times bigger, but that's just because my muscle are volumized. I haven't gained any muscle in that time. Do you know what I mean? It's just volumization. You're replenishing your muscles with glycogen, water, etc. All the things you've been depleted of.
Yeah, took me 8 weeks to lose my glutes, but I was still putting. The only reason it looks like that was because the volumization of the muscle and pressing up against the skin.
Yeah, exactly.
I was putting body fat on. So.
Yeah. But your glutes come in quite quick anyway, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually quite satisfied with where we stopped dieting because we stopped before we got it all off. Another 4 weeks pushing hard, I can have it all off. My body, it gets to a point where it struggles, then it goes, all right, let's fucking go. And there's no stopping it. I will just drop.
Yeah, that's what you find.
This time,
go on, sorry.
This time, we got to a point where just before that started to happen, like the glutes come in at the side in the side shots.
Yeah.
Particularly like the side thigh and the side relaxed quarter turns, that type of thing. That's a healthy kind of body fat for me where just before performance starts to die, my performance was all-time highest there. At that point, that means I haven't got all the body fat off and my body isn't in starvation mode. So I can proceed and start gaining muscle straight away. It's not about getting healthy for me because I am healthy.
Yeah. Of course. Do you find that once you pass that point that your body just like week on week, it's just like, fuck me, there's more detail, more. But it's like it's almost hard to stop that.
Yeah, it's good. Red line. Goes red line.
Yeah.
Goes like 5,000 revs.
Mine's the same, mate. My body like doesn't do anything, and then all of a sudden it does everything, and then it's like fuck, stop. And you're like, no, you can't now.
I mean, look at this prep. Like I only dropped. So I started really at 247. That was my heaviest check-in rate. Heaviest morning rate was 251, but that was off North Plan Mill. So 247 I started.
So you dropped like fucking 50 pounds.
No, I'm saying for this one here, this diet.
Yeah, it's like 12, 15 pounds.
Yeah, about 12 pounds.
That's mad.
About 12 pounds. and look at the difference in look.
Yeah.
I look pretty lean, a lot bigger, but I question if I carried on another 4 weeks and I get to that red line, would I have gone from the condition I'm at now for just a little bit more condition, but drop 15, 20 pounds?
Yeah, well, that's the thing, and I find that's what happens with me every time. I feel I can be when I'm like 180, 182 on stage, I feel like I could actually be around 190-ish, and I never am because my body just doesn't want to be there anymore. It's like you can't fill it up to that point.
Yeah, that's the game, isn't it?
Is that, and the look is a lot different coming up than coming down. So I could have last year in the same condition at 210 pounds on my rebound.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have had to compete at 210 pounds on the way down.
Yeah, I understand entirely.
Yeah.
You have to get yourself down to that point and then fill back up to that point. Yeah. No, I agree. But it's the filling up that's the difficult part, though. For a lot of people, for me especially, is something I find, which is quite for the British this year. I was like 180, I think. Last year I was 180, and then at the Universe I was like 186, but I was flat and non-existent. It's like you're 6 pound heavier and you look so much flatter. How is that possible?
Yeah. I couldn't get full. Like I got full, then it went straight away.
Yeah.
I got full before. It was great, and then we kept carving up, and I just couldn't keep it.
I find that, man. I find that like I may do 3 heavy carb days and weight drops, and then it starts to stabilize and increase, but you have to keep on feeding the machine to get that to rise. As soon as you stop for a couple of hours. Literally, like I could go 6 hours where my carbs are lower and I'm flat as fuck.
Yeah. I'm exactly the same. Sounds like we've been about this before. Like the initial diet phase, we fucking put on weight first.
Yeah.
Amp is the same, man. And just a touch an amp right now, he looks fucking nuts.
I know. I saw a photo in the mirror that I saw it on his, and then you reposted it on your story, and you put that he does like this doesn't do him any justice.
No, trust me, because we've been posing pretty much every session.
Yeah.
And what is scary about it? He's not lean.
He's not lean.
He's shaped. No. He's lean for like a, on the way down. He's got abs and his legs are separated. And all
but he's
that.
He's not stage lean.
No, well, he's not even like 4 weeks out lean or anything. Like that.
Yeah. Okay.
So what I'm trying to say is that his shape is so phenomenal. It is like huge quads. His waist is fucking teeny. His waist is teeny. He's wide up top. Yeah. He's got big traps, but he's got a super full chest. Yeah. So he's got almost, I don't want to call it classic, but it's just like very pleasing
very
to look
aesthetic
at.
physique.
Yeah, but with mass.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm saying is, if he's already looking like that now and he's not lean, what happens to his shape when he is lean and etched out and carved up? Because we all know our shape comes out when we're lean. When you're off season, your shape isn't.
Oh God, off season, I like a bag of potatoes.
Yeah, bag of shit.
And he will be the first to admit he doesn't store body fat he doesn't distribute it favorably to look lean in the off season or coming down. He stores it places that would make him look 12% body fat when really he's like 7-8.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like around stuff like I'm the opposite. I kind of, it's only been the last 2 years that my off season I've been storing fat in a way that makes me look leaner than I am.
Yeah.
Like my glutes, stomach, but I just want to say, like, he's fucking phenomenal because I haven't seen that. So I've only seen him in the off season, and he wouldn't like obviously pose with me because he's like sloppy and all that. But just seeing him now, it's like, okay, this is fucking exciting. Like
to hear that from Dan is like
I've been training with, like, it's like that. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck? Like every week I see him, he's just changing.
Yeah.
It's yeah. And I
Some
could definitely
magical
see how
shit.
he would turn. I could see how he would turn pro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
for
so
sure.
young as well.
However,
Man. He's like fucking 1 or 2 or 3. I don't fucking know. He's
21.
just 21. 21. What the fuck?
uh, he's like a year and a half younger than Nick.
It's disgusting.
So he's just like 22. Yeah, phenomenal, man.
Man,
He's
He's
young,
training
man.
well. He's maintaining his strength as well, dieting. He's had a hard couple of days, last 2 days. He's been really like lethargic in the gym, and we're trying to work out why. Why do you feel so shit? 'Cause he fell asleep on the way home. The other day, he had to pull over. And I said, I bet you're just dropping hard. He texted me this morning, I dropped nearly 5 pounds. Well, that's why. So he's hit the point now where, okay, his body was being slow. Now it's like a steam train, you know, like we were saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a dangerous place to be, though.
Yeah,
But I mean, with Jordan, place to be because I noticed that with myself. I went from a point in prep where I started getting lean, and I started getting like really lean and being really full and looking fucking sick and thinking, holy shit, I put so much muscle on. And then all of a sudden, within a couple of weeks, going, where's it gone? You know?
that's where I've stopped before that's happened.
Yeah, that's a very good place to stop. Because I got some photos, man, from like the archives of prep that, you know, you look at and you don't think you look good. And I look at them now, I'm like, fuck, I was full, I was fucking shredded. What the fuck?
Jesus.
It's like it happens to, I think it happens to everyone. Do you ever get it where you're like 2-3 weeks out and you look at yourself in the gym and you go, why can't today be show day?
I was like that with my. I'm a bit funny. I like a softer look than a shredded look. Not for stage, but just to walk around with.
Yeah.
So when I check, I swear that's the best I've probably ever looked. Like for me personally.
You can tell the size you put on, though.
Yeah, for sure, man. I wasn't in that condition last year, 205 pounds.
Fuck no.
And I was 235.
Yeah, that's impressive, man. That's very impressive. You big cunt.
Yeah, my strength right now.
I want to fucking get shredded now. No, you don't. Shut up. Oh my days.
That's crazy. The picture of Ant, though, I did say, I was like, you fucking looking solid. And that little photo you put up.
Man, you looked fucking insane.
That justice at all. He looks so much better in person.
He's taller, isn't he? He's like 6 foot odd, isn't he?
Yeah, he's 6'2", I think.
So he's a bit of a genetic freak, but he's got the legs to go.
Oh, boys, when all this is done, we're getting together for a mass discussion session. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, is Ant? Well, I did think he did tell me. He's not competing, is he? He's not. He's this year at all. No, he did say that actually. He did send me a message. He said, Jordan's still pulling him down, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put him down only like 4 weeks before getting a good rebound. Which I'm actually pretty frightened about because he's already pretty strong. When he hits that rebound, he starts getting absolutely huge.
He's going to be a fucking freak, mate. He's going to be like a Paul Dillette, like a freak. He's got the like you say he's got the his muscles sit in the right places. What I'm trying to say, he's got the insertions, so you know, and it's just going to be fucking freaky when someone's that tall and they've got like that thickness to them.
If he's got a good shape at 6'2", that's a scary fucking thing.
Scary man.
Yeah. Looks very much like Jamie Johal.
That's what I was going to say.
What is arms like and thumbs?
Good. Filled out, to be fair. Yeah. Bigger than mine, I think.
Exciting. It's exciting to see all you cunts on stage, actually.
Yeah, yes, I was thinking.
When I look at him, what he needs to improve, so it's a balance thing. So his traps are too big.
Yeah.
But he can't not on his traps because he needs to deadlift, he needs to pull heavy weight to bring his back up.
Yeah.
That weak spot is back. And he's got big arms, a big tricep. He's got a flat rear delt. So his rear delts and his back need to come up and stop training his traps because it makes him look narrower than he really is.
Yeah, because you get that drop, don't you? You're like when it's like this, where there's actually no delt. When you got that straight,
he has got delt.
Yeah, but it looks like it hasn't because it's sloped down. They mold.
Yeah, he's very lucky. If he had weak delts, he'd look like real weak. He hasn't. He's actually got
like a rugby player.
Yeah. They just don't look as. Yeah.
That rugby player look. They just have that fucking. They just got no. Because all they do is like cleans and fucking deadlifts and shit. They do no. They overpress and they don't actually have any delts. So it's just like.
Oh, boys, 2021 is going to be over. Like the shows are going to be.
Yeah. It's gonna be 2020 is already fucking right off.
2021, whoever wins an overall in 2021, they're actually really fucking good. Because every cunt's gonna be competing.
Everyone's gonna be fucking ready to go.
I'm not getting on stage again until my off season 280.
See, I don't know what Jordan wants to do with me because I literally just let him put it in his hands, and I think it's the same for me. He's not going to fuck about. I think he's just going to put me on till I'm ready to fucking roll. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be. I don't want to do a show just to fucking. You know what I mean? I want to win. I want to fucking. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to go in there and be like, oh sweet, and then fucking get turned over. I mean, the thing is, what the feedback was, you lost on size. You didn't get any higher because you weren't any bigger, and I'm like. Oh, so it's like, do you know what I mean? There's one thing to do: just get bigger, just put size on, come back bigger.
Jay's conditioning from the side and his shape is just nuts. It's like,
yeah.
I want to compete in 21.
Yeah, I know you want to, but I thought you had 18 months.
Yeah, end of 21 will be 18 months.
Oh, yeah. The British time, wasn't it?
Fuck the British, mate. Two bros.
Yeah, time.
I'll win the overall British. I'll win the overall universe, and I'll turn pro. That's the goal.
That's a lot of shows.
I don't see what would stop you, mate. You've got a good team behind you. You've got fucking good parents that give you some good Levi's.
Yeah, fuck you, man.
Work hard.
So it's all about, man. I mean, I'm like I was just saying, I'm like over 103 kilos now, and like I'm actually that's me. The heaviest I've been is like honestly like 97, like consistently.
That's very heavy for you.
You know, so I've never in my life been this heavy.
What? You're 103 kilos, whatever that is. What is that? 230?
Around there, yeah.
That would be me at about 265.
Probably, yeah.
265 sounds.
Yeah, probably.
265 sounds really good.
265. But like, this is the thing though. Like, if I can turn pro in 21, I'm not getting on stage till my off-season weight is 250 pounds.
265 pounds. That's so good, isn't it?
I need to be 250 in the off-season to be pro.
Can't carve a pebble.
Crazy shit. I saw someone post up something. What was it? It was like talking about going off topic. I just thought I want to bring it up because I thought what you guys would think. It was like seeing a lot of red faces, bad skin, blah blah blah, from these youngsters pushing too hard or something like that. And I saw it, and I was trying to think. I'm like, who am I trying to think of who's like that? Do you know what I mean? Because I don't really like what. Like, I'm trying. Do you know what I mean?
I get on well with Jace. Like we talk.
Was it his? I thought it was Jamie Dorogo put it up.
No, it was Jace.
Okay, well, I didn't know who put it up. I like Jace. He's a cool dude.
I agree with him 100%.
I agree with him, but I don't really see anyone like it because I don't follow that people.
But I'm in that wheelhouse he's talking about. I'm not saying the red face and everything like that. My skin's fucking terrible. It's not, but it looks terrible in my pictures. So I haven't actually got acne. I had acne as a teen.
I'm assuming it's you.
Marks on my
same, but different. Yeah, it's the same.
I've seen your skin. Mine's worse than yours, but you got the same. I've got like black marks on my skin, where
you've had really bad acne and other scarrings there.
Do you?
Yeah. The worst bit I've got is I've got a couple of potholes in the middle of my chest where I had cystic.
Yeah.
That's
I noticed those.
Most.
Yeah.
But
my back.
To be fair, you can't see them on stage.
No. Once you put the tan on, they go.
But where are these things in your chest?
I've seen them. I noticed them. I noticed
them. You're most muscular. I can't see them.
I noticed them though because I've got that. Like I hate my skin, and I notice people's skin.
Oh yeah.
Why do I not notice this kind of stuff?
Because you got good skin.
I don't notice it. I'm having to zoom in on your pictures though, Dan, on your back to actually see it.
What'd you say, Dan?
Some scars.
Oh, my back's full of scarring, but a lot of that is stretch marks as well, which looks like acne.
Yeah, I had really bad acne. I had really bad acne after my first cycle, which was sweet fuck all as well. I think it was the PCT more than anything. Clomid. I think Clomid made my acne really bad. I had fucking man, it was so bad I couldn't wear a t-shirt. Like I was so self-conscious, it was crazy. Like it made me fucking depressed.
I had bad acne in my first cycle. And
then afterwards, now it's gone. I don't have acne anymore, but I still have scarring, like on my delts, on my rear, on my back. On my back and my delts, that's it. And it's not as bad now. Like I could wear a vest now and I don't give a fuck. And I don't give a fuck anyway, but it's just not nice because you're very self-conscious of it. But it was really bad, man.
I don't have any scarring or anything. I did get spots bad.
What do you think, Dan?
I think it depends, like what type of acne you get. So I had cystic, which is like pretty fucking permanent.
Yeah.
There's nothing I could do about that. Like it's just fucking being a team.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, anyway, so like.
Who was he talking about then?
This is what I'm talking about. So like for you, Dan, I don't really put you in that category. I don't really. How old are you, Dan? 23.
I do. Like I put myself.
If you look at Rafa Brandau's back, though, he's got the same problem.
And Jamie Dorogo.
Yeah, Jamie Dorogo has, but Rafa Brandau, who's a top pro, he has the same problem. Do you know what I mean? It's like it is.
I like. So I didn't think Jace put it up, but oh well. This is how much I pay attention. I just remember the comment and then trying to think like. Who is in that category? I don't really follow anyone. Fair enough, there is a few people I could come to mind that I don't follow that have been at the gym who I've seen who just, but they're not health conscious people at all. They're just like, oh, I've been to the gym for a fucking month, and then they start asking me questions like, what do I take? And I'm like, what? And they're like, oh yeah, I take Test 400 Tren, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Did you hear
who was it aimed at though? Who was it aimed at?
So I'm trying to I want to see some fucking bad.
Plus, another thing though, like I can agree to an extent with people who push, but I know people who don't push gear hard and they still get bad acne. So sometimes it's not to do with pushing gear hard.
I'll admit right now I'm pushing hard. I'll admit, but this is purely very short term.
Yeah, of course, to make the most out of this rebound.
It's not something I've ever done before, to be fair. Yeah. I've never used Tren in a surplus. I've used Tren once, and that was in my last prep.
Yeah,
that's for British. I admit I'm pushing hard for where I'm at right now, but I've built up to a level where it's kind of it's not necessary, but I could definitely utilize it. And I think that shows by my progress and my health markers that I'm not unhealthy.
This is what I'm about, though. Like, you're very conscious. So, like, this is why I don't put you in the category. Like, for people who, fair enough, you know, you say you put yourself, you are pushing and you push food, etc., whatever. But you're going to get a yearly checkup of your organs, what they look like. You're going to get, you know, an echograph done, what your heart looks like. You're going to have, you're going to get your bloods done regularly. You're not cutting corners of what cause serious problems. You know, get an echograph. Okay, well, your valves ain't right, mate. All right, maybe this isn't for me. Do you know what I mean? You've done some damage to your heart.
Do you want me to be honest? The only reason I'm so health conscious is not for my health. It's one, for my parents, and two, I can't bodybuild if I'm not healthy.
Well, your body's not going to respond right, is it? Do you know what I mean? If your body's happy, you're happy.
When you're fighting against your body, you're not going to grow. Nothing responds, as you say. And I want to respond, so I need to be healthy. For me, it's not about life after bodybuilding. Yeah, there's life after bodybuilding, but the byproduct of me being health conscious to be able to grow further and make the most out of what I've got will be that I will have a life after bodybuilding. It's nice that it works out that way. But my primary reason is my parents, and I want to take this all the way. I can't do that if I'm under.
It's very, very much the same, similar for me to do it. I'm health conscious because I want my body for myself and also for Chanel. Do you know what I mean? She shouldn't actually have to deal with that shit. Do you know what I mean?
It does annoy me. It does annoy me when people go like, I'll do this till I die or till all the wheels fall off and stuff like that. I'm thinking, no, how about we just stop fucking dying? The mentality of...
I think people, when they say that, they don't mean it in that kind of way.
I think they mean like, I'm just going to keep on doing this until I actually do die. But not from this, just because I died.
Yeah, like, as in...
And of course, I was about to say, and of course, if somebody does die, it's always hereditary. Yeah, right.
But then at the same time, I just think if it's not me, I don't really give a fuck because everyone can do what the fuck they want, and I just don't think about it. Like, worry about you and fuck everyone else.
Yeah.
Except the people you love. Like, worry about them. And that's it. Like, if someone wants to push gear real hard, like, I'm not gonna just get angry at it. I'm just gonna go. Okay.
I'm not. Yeah, same here. If someone wants to go do that, the guy, you know, the kid down the gym, I'd advise him. You don't really need to do that, to be honest, mate. I'd concentrate on your training, eat your food. Cool. Do you know what I mean? They're not going to listen to that, are they?
Oh, mate, 100%. I've given so many people like advice on, well, not even advice on what to take, just advice on not taking what they're taking or taking less of it. They don't listen, and then they get issues, and then I'm like, well, whatever, fuck him. I don't really care. It's not my body.
It's a bit weird, isn't it? You see that? Yeah, I thought I'd just bring that up. Just thought it would be interesting to see what you guys. I thought you had any names for me that I could see anybody.
I mean, the only person I can think of is like
really unhealthy.
The only not necessarily unhealthy, but when it comes to, you know, they say red face and bad acne and so on, is someone like Brad Willis, who's got very bad acne, or has had. But then again, I don't know if it's aimed towards him or not.
Like not even. You know, it doesn't show on stage.
No, exactly.
Like that.
Mm.
Exactly.
Right.
I don't know who it could be aimed at. But then again, I don't know why someone would put something like that out there anyway, because it's just like, why are you fucking caring? Like, just do you and fucking stop getting butthurt over other people doing whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, I think it's yeah, I agree actually.
Because it doesn't even come from a
think
good place. It's not like oh, I would advise people that don't. It's like, oh, all these fucking people. No, no. Like if you're gonna say I would advise people who are pushing really hard not to or do less, but instead it's like all these fucking people that are doing all this, fuck you, fuck. No, man, that's negative shit. Like just leave them be. Fuck it.
Yeah, because they won't even listen to you anyway.
Thing is, when you say pushing hard, my pushing hard is hard for me.
Exactly, mate. My pushing hard would be doing like fucking 1,500 to 1.5 to 2 grams of gear a week, or even like a gram is like a full cycle for me. Do you know what I mean?
I've never even come close to 2 grams.
Exactly. That's what I mean. But I know people that take like 3 a week, and that to them is normal.
I don't really know anyone. I don't know. I know one person's. I know a few people who have taken the piss with it. I know, but they've done their own experiments on themselves, and they say their message is not to do it. Not to do it. Like, I know people who have done. Like, I know someone who's done ridiculous big cycle. Like if someone's taking the piss of a cycle, they're talking 6-7 grams, like ridiculous of total gear, like and they never said it's worth it. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
But they push their body like that.
What people don't realise is that a drug dosage is the hormonal environment that you need for your body. Does a 170-pound person need a gram of drugs
Absolutely
to attain their level of muscle mass? No.
Absolutely not.
You use 1 gram of
and if you do, you got shit genetics and you should choose another sport.
But it's not even that. It's not even that. It's people think that they need to use the 1.5 gram of drugs when they're sub 200 pounds to get to 220.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like you use the dose that your body requires, your level of muscle mass requires, and from there you use the training and the diet to grow.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, right? I'm not gonna lie. I miss so many jabs, right? That I probably take like, honestly, it probably adds up to like 350 to 400 tests a week. Same in Boldenone. Like that's probably what I take on a weekly basis if I actually look at how many times I jab as opposed to how many times I should. Honest to God, mate, I didn't jab for a full like 10 days because I couldn't be fucked. Like this is bad advice, by the way. Don't do this.
Yeah. Try and be consistent. If you are going to do it,
try and be consistent. But if you're a pussy like me, I understand.
Don't But yeah,
if you're a young guy susceptible to acne, don't listen to that.
No, don't listen to me. It's bad advice. I'm just being real though.
Yeah, but I think if you're more susceptible to acne, expect to get acne.
I try and be as consistent as I possibly can, but I hadn't jabbed for 10 days because I was putting.
What I mean is big peaks and troughs in blood concentration of gear, particularly testosterone. That's when you're going to get bad acne. So more higher frequency injections will give a stable blood concentration. So my skin's really cleared up. I pin every day.
Yeah.
Just to make sure
because
the blood concentration.
Acne's an imbalance of hormones, isn't it? Acne tends to be caused due to the imbalance of hormones. Mm-hmm. Fucking hell, he's whipping out the science, mate. He's got a pretty face, is he? Still him out. Sip of water for that one.
Generally, I mean, if in most cases with doing what we do, it is, which leads to other issues like excess production of sebum and everything else. But yeah, I just find the more frequent you can inject your total gear across the week, then the less sides you get. To be fair, which is nice also because they're lower volume shots.
Yeah.
So I would should not want that.
It's great advice there, guys. Take it.
That is really good advice. Yeah. Well, I just wanted to see, and if we could give any advice to any younger people that are thinking about it, and if they are listening to someone who's telling them to take, oh mate, you need to take. Because I'll tell you what. To be fair, I do remember someone telling me that when he first started gear, the guy who was buying it off said, "Well, you need to you." He says you won't grow off it unless you take 1.5 mil each time. Which if you're buying if that's what you if you're getting test. If you're getting 200 milligrams of test, or if you're test 400, then you get taking it twice a week. You're taking, do you know what I mean? It's how people are getting out of hands. There's plenty better information getting it from the guy who's selling it to you. Because if you do remember that the guy who's selling it to you, if he tells you how much you should be taking, and he's like, oh, you need to be taking this, but then you've heard a lot less. Remember the guy selling it to you? He wants you to buy more.
Yeah.
Don't. You got to remember that shit.
Yeah, of course.
Unless you completely trust that person. Because the people the guy at the gym said it would be all right. So because the guy at the gym is trying to make money, even though you can't get in.
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm in the position to give advice about starting gear or anything like that. So I don't. I think it's dangerous coming from somebody I'm not an endocrinologist. I haven't got a degree in whatever pharmacology, or I haven't got the experience behind me of using gear. So I'll tell you, listen to Jordan Peters, Dante Trudell, Scott Stevenson, John Meadows. All these people are tried and tested and give out really good information and safe information. Yeah.
That's brilliant. I think we gave a nice little thing on that one. So if anyone has got a red face right now and is worried and thinking, shit, go look at these people. Also, follow Dan's health club. So you put that up today.
Yeah, that's very good, actually. Blood pressure and kidneys.
I got a question. Somebody needed help, so I just shared it with everyone else. But I'm always preaching blood pressure and kidneys, you know me, because that's something that scares the shit out of me. I mean, I thought it was my kind of Achilles heel, but it turns out it wasn't, but it's still something I treat as my Achilles heel.
That's a brilliant approach towards it, though, isn't it?
Yeah, prevention is the best form of mitigation. You just don't get a second chance with your kidneys. And prolonged blood pressure, you can die.
Yeah, your kidneys are going to go. And that's where a lot of people do, isn't it? A lot of kidney problems within bodybuilding is due to people not maintaining or not looking over their blood pressure. It's just so easy to buy a monitor now.
It's something we talk about every time we do one of these, and take care of yourself, you stupid cunts. Seriously, actually get your blood work done, monitor your blood pressure. Fucking.
Have you noticed every time a gear question comes up and we talk about it, it always ends on the same note as, look, these are health subs you should take. This is what you should do.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Because it's like everyone wants to know about the gear, but no one's willing to look after themselves. Do you know what I mean?
Everyone wants
what should I take? It's always what should I take to grow, not what should I take to be healthy. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. That's always the question.
Yes.
When you're healthy,
everything else works properly.
Well, what I'm trying to say is, if you spend money on your health, your your budget spent on gear will be a lot less.
Yes.
You're going to grow a lot better anyway.
The thing is, it's not even that pricey, really. If you don't do anything else, like you say, if you don't do anything else except this, it really isn't a lot. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Compare it to comparison of I buy. I said to Chanel, how good would it be? All these pills out in my cupboard. I said, how good it would be if someone just made this into a fucking powder, right? All your health subs you need.
It tastes like dog's ass.
It would taste horrible, right? But if it costs, I don't care, it cost 150 quid. And fuck off fucking watch. And it lasted, I don't know, a month or a bit, whatever month. It's fucking, it would just be so much easier. But then you think about, right, so you say 150 quid, right? It costs you 100 quid, whatever, a month. if they formulate it down. I'm just putting that price out there because it's the first thing coming to my head. Plus, it makes this point sound better, right? You think about people who go out on nights out. They spend 80 to 100 quid every weekend. Sometimes double that, right? It's so much. Do you know what I mean? It's once a month. It's not doing it every weekend, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? It's this, and how much easier would it be waking up in the morning and going,
But mate, 150 quid a month works out at £5 a day.
But it's 150.
That's fuck all.
£5 a day. It's going to limitate your collateral damage. I mean,
most people spend £8 a day on cigarettes.
We should work. Yeah, fuck me. We should work. I didn't forgot about it. We should work on Jordan, Dan. I don't know if it'd be a good move. We should work on Jordan to just bring out a product. It's just a scoop, just a scooper, just all in one. It would just make my life easy. Yeah. How easy would that? The thing is, I need to get a pill dispenser, right, and just have them all set out for me, and then do it like at the start of the week.
But the reason it isn't, Dan, you probably couldn't. There's like that's like too much to go into one product.
Imagine that though.
Yeah, in a perfect world, but you've got with health supplements, you've got synergy. With all supplements, you've got synergy. So, for example, with a pre-workout, everyone thinks that if you've got caffeine, a dose of caffeine, a dose of teacrine, a pump product, whatever in it, oh, that's great. That's the panel. But what you don't realise is specific dosages matched with other specific dosages, which are probably painted in ingredients, yield a better result because it's a synergistic effect of that ingredient.
Yes.
So, for example, so if we're using health supplements, you could not have something all in one because a lot of health supplements need to be timed. For example, if you do you use citrus bergamot? So Love Heart. Do you use Love Heart?
Yeah, I use Love Heart. Yeah.
When do you take it?
AM and PM.
Do you take it with food or empty stomach?
Take the first one before my first meal. Literally, my first meal is a shake. So I literally have some water, and then bang in my food.
Your absorption of that supplement is pretty fucking void. You need at least 30 minutes before.
30 minutes before your meal?
Yes.
Yeah, just bang it in. Thing is, though, when I did use Love Heart, though, my blood pressure crept up the highest to 127 over 70 something. I remember the top unit is the one that went up. And then when I did start taking Love Heart, it went back down to like 120, 123.
Yeah, but that's not the citrus bergamot doing that. That's the hawthorn berry and
the grapeseed extract.
I think it's got CoQ10 as well in that. I mean, supplement brands, they should tell you when you should be taking your supplements. So Strong Sports, their Support Max, I've heard Richard, he said, take this first thing in the morning. First thing. The reason for that is citrus bergamot. That's in the product. So
I take it, and then I'll have my meal, just a light shake meal. It might be 5-10 minutes. It might be straight after, just getting it done. And then before I'll eat, literally between my last meal, between my second and last meal and last meal, I'll take all my health subs, and then I'll probably get my last meal and sit down somewhere and start eating. Like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Another one you want to consider taking on an empty stomach is curcumin.
Oh yeah.
If you want to use it.
Jordan makes me take that on the PM as well.
Yeah, if you want to use it for systemic inflammation, which is what we use it for, then you want to use it on empty stomach when food isn't present.
If I take
it with food, it with food, the action of the supplement is going to be more directed at gut inflammation.
If I have it on an empty, the thing is though, I do something. If I take my health subs first thing, this is what I do. So I've taken first thing. If I go too long without having my first meal, I will want to be sick. With all my health supplements in my stomach, like I can taste Like it's usually, I think it's the omega-3s, but I can taste it coming up, and it just like it's the most disgusting taste ever. And I'm like, fuck, where's my shake?
Mate, I'm not saying take all your health supplement empty stomach.
Like that.
Most of your health supplements need to be taken with food. So
That's
most
right.
health supplements need a little bit of fat with it, because lipase is a good absorption of supplements, which is obviously the enzyme that's produced when you have fat present. But I was just saying, bergamot could come in. They're things you want to take on an empty stomach.
Yeah. Well, now we've got the time. It's a lot easier, isn't it? You've got the time.
Another one would be your joint support. You don't want to take that anywhere near the workout perimeter. Same with could come in.
Yeah, I know that one because it's the inflammation, for sure. Yeah. I mean, it's not really a problem right now, but I mean, for a lot of people. But you know what I mean? When it's full scale training, it's like, yeah, take it. Like if I'm training in the morning, I won't take it in the morning. Simple as that.
I take servings. I take a serving in the morning and a serving at night during support.
Do you? What are you using? Are you doing Jordans?
I rotate, mate. I use Strom's one. I use Jordan's one. Whatever I'm in the flavour for, to be honest, mate. I like both. They both have a really nice texture for sorbet.
That raspberry lemonade is pang as fuck.
Yeah, that works really well.
You know, what flavour do you have, Jordans? Do you have the raspberry one? Oh, you there?
Yeah, cherry.
You have cherry. So I have the raspberry one, but it reminds me of American Sweets. You know the Twizzlers.
Twizzlers.
Like American Sweets to me always taste like they had a medicine taste at the end of it.
Yeah.
Right, and that reminds me of that.
A bit of an undertone, isn't it?
It's like that medicine-y taste, but then I think, you know, this goes well to Americans because it tastes exactly like their fucking sweets. It doesn't help when you put that fucking ashwagandha powder in. That shit. It's amazing. It's an amazing supplement, but it fucking tastes like it's come out someone's ass. It's like it's pure earth.
I put that in my sorbet and you can't taste it.
I can taste it. I think I even tasted it, putting it. It's actually better with the joint powder, but I even tasted my fucking shake with my whey. Fucking drunk it, and I was like, I could still taste it.
It's quite good if you mix it in with your oats. It thickens your oats up really well.
I will not do that. I will not do that, Dan. Fucks it up, mate. Imagine sitting there eating a whole bowl of oats, just sitting there tasting that shit.
You can't taste it.
Oh, mate.
I swear, man. I swear, I'm the only bodybuilder who knows how to fucking cook and make. This is why, mate. This is why I don't struggle dying. I love my fucking food. Like I make sorbet, I make ice cream, I make pancakes.
I don't. I just eat boring. I enjoy it.
I just get it in. I don't. I just fuck it. I'm just like, fuck
I fuck about when I'm on prep. When I'm on prep, I get all fucking Gordon Ramsay, bro.
I don't give a shit. I just fucking get it.
I get clients and I'll give them, I don't know, like total Greek yogurt, bloody almond butter, whey protein, and dark chocolate or something.
That's a banger.
Send me a picture of your meal. I have a bowl of Greek yogurt,
a
teaspoon of almond butter on the side, have a protein shake.
Yes.
Then I have a square of dark chocolate.
Yeah. Oh my god! Because the funny thing is, obviously, my clients, I deal with people who are like non-bodybuilders, right? So it's fucking hilarious. Some of the shit I will give to someone like that's actually for people because obviously they're like, oh yeah, I love chocolate and stuff. I'm like, okay, there's some dark chocolate in your diet. Fucking get that down your gob. But then you never send you a photo. Like, look what I made. It's exactly what you just fucking did. And I'm like, you tried to mix it together. It's like, oh yeah, the Greek yogurt's a bit bitter. Yeah, that's what the whey's for, mate, to make it.
Yeah, but bro, I had a client who didn't like the whey in the Greek yogurt.
Yeah, but that's cool. That's cool.
But I was like, are you serious? Whey in Greek yogurt is fucking banging. I was like, if you don't like your whey, buy a different whey. There's fucking delicious wheys out there.
There is some fucking banging ways.
Right. So the meal I've just given you, what would you do with it?
What, me? Mix it all together and fucking whisk it up.
All of it, mate. All of it. Every bit of it.
Almond butter and fucking...
I'd fucking stick my dick in that.
It tastes fucking banging. Stick my dick in it.
You're all wrong.
What? How are we doing it wrong? What would you blend it up and
Right.
make a fucking ice cream?
Like, here's what I do. Greek yogurt, whey inside, nut butter, mix it all together.
Yes.
Grate the chocolate on top. Heat it in the microwave for like 20 seconds so it melts a little bit. Bob's your mother's brother.
I would probably
That's nice. That's nice. I agree. If you do a shit mix bowl, it's very nice. But what about this? Right. Greek yogurt in the bowl. Mix it with some, sweet cinnamon.
Yeah. Sweet cinnamon.
Mix it with that. A little bit of salt. Yeah?
Always salt as well. Always salt.
Bit of salt on top of the fucking almond.
Yeah. Then you put it in the freezer. Yeah. You take it out after half hour.
Okay,
Mix. It's a lot of work.
I ain't got
Then
time for
you
that,
put it
bro.
in the freezer again. Yeah. Put it in the freezer again. Then on the side, in like a little kind of cup, you boil a kettle. You put your whey in the cup. You make a protein dessert, like a sludge. Let's call it a chocolate sludge. Yeah, that. Now you take the Greek yogurt out of the freezer. Then you pour that over the top. When you pour it, it shouldn't just fall out. It should be like a really thick consistency. So you've got to proper spoon it out. That goes on top. Then you use the crunchy almond butter. That goes on top of that. The dark chocolate, you do what Josh said. And when you do that, you heat it up a little bit. The whey that you've just poured out onto the, it's like a frozen yogurt that you get the perfect consistency. That kind of turns into a brownie.
Yeah, it puffs up protein brownie.
This guy's got way too much time in his hands to me.
Yeah, okay, it's bad. He's got a lot of time.
Right, mate, all right? To me, Greek yogurt, whey, almond butter, and chocolate, all that says to me is, what a fucking quick and easy meal to make. Not, I'm going to take an hour to make.
I've eaten the meal, I've gone to bed, and I'm already fucking an hour deep into my sleep before this shit, bro. Oh, god damn, mate, you cracked me up.
But
brilliant idea.
10 out of 10 would bang, definitely. And I will actually try it when I can be fucked.
Thing is, though, one thing you did say is putting the salt in the food, because everyone fucking busted my balls, man. I put a YouTube video, I was like, yeah, make sure you put it on the peanut butter. And they were like, fucking Pete, someone messaged me, he's like, oh, that's disgusting. It's like, what? I was just like, are you fucking for real? I was like, it doesn't matter if you're putting it salt on your chicken, if it's a chicken or rice meal, or if it's on your fucking that meal. So, and the thing is, when you get crunchy peanut butter and you put salt on top of it, it's like more crunchy. It's better. Like, it makes the taste fucking mad. It's like,
all salt does is enhance flavors. This is what people need to realize. Salt is a flavor enhancer.
Yeah, so in peanut butter jars, why is one the ingredient usually salt?
Because of course, it's like when I salt my oats, and people are like, "You put salt in your oats?" I'm like, yeah, of course I fucking do. You stupid cunt. You should too.
Have you
ever done the courgette?
What's that?
Have you ever put courgette in oats?
No, I will try it though. Happily, I put turkey and chicken in. I'll try anything else.
No.
That's another one I'll get onto. But the courgette, if you've got like a spiralizer, or at least just cut it really thin slices, mix it into your oats, and then keep microwaving it and let it settle for like half hour.
Half hour.
The water and it makes
Bro, I've finished my meal. I'm out the door. I'm like, I've had a shit. I've had a coffee.
I've had a shit.
I've had so much by then.
it the night before and put it in the fridge then. But either way, it makes your oats super thick, so you get more volume, and you can't taste the courgette.
Okay.
I like courgettes though. I like putting courgettes and just make them soft as fuck in the microwave. Just a bit of pepper, bang them in.
I like also what Josh said about the chicken. So in my cream of rice, you make cream of rice obviously how you consistency you like it, and I do shredded chicken in the pressure cooker or the slow cooker,
Banging, mate.
and it falls apart. Just keep stirring it into your cream of rice.
You are
Another great meal. Another great meal.
Dan's a smaller Evan. It'll be a big Evan.
Another great meal. Chicken, rice, salt, cinnamon, and banana.
Yes.
Wait,
Amazing.
chicken and banana.
No.
All I heard.
Chicken, rice, salt, cinnamon, banana.
That sounds like something I carved up on for the British. Rice, chicken,
Bro,
banana,
No,
peanut butter. That's what I had.
I was in Portugal with my client, right? And I'm like, I make it, and he's like, "Do you just put banana in chicken and cinnamon?" And I'm like, "Taste," and he goes, "Oh my god, that's incredible." I was like, "Think outside the
It's
box."
very weird, especially when the banana's super stuffed.
Yes, and you can mush it all up together. But look at it this way, right? So you've got chicken, very neutral taste. Rice, very neutral. You can make rice pudding, which is sweet, and you can make fucking just regular rice, which is not. So you can put anything on rice and chicken, and they make it taste good. You can have chicken and chocolate, and it tastes fucking good.
Chicken and chocolate. I mean,
I'm
dieting and
serious.
it's good.
I'm not even joking, bro. Dan,
I use cinnamon on all my rice.
Really?
Cinnamon is the best thing in the
Cinnamon
world.
on all my rice.
I reckon
Yeah.
cinnamon is the
Uh,
reason.
If it's not near the workout perimeter, I'll use cinnamon, salt, and turmeric. That is the combo.
Turmeric stains the fucking
And-
rice cooker though. The fucking missus went mad. Couldn't get the yellow shit off for days.
I don't use a rice cooker for that. It makes it too dry.
I agree.
My rice cooker does it fine. It's just soft thing.
I like sticky runny rice.
Sticky runny
I
rice.
haven't used. Look, guys, we'll do a mass discussion meetup. You all come to mine. I have fucking like 7 spare bedrooms, and I will cook for you, and I will make you have an orgasm on a plate over rice.
So we're gonna train in your
What?
barn
You're
and come in your
Yeah.
kitchen.
Come in the kitchen.
Yeah, exactly that.
I'm game. I'm game.
Yeah,
No, I'll drive there now. Might get stopped by the police a few times, but I'll come to you.
Sorry, officer. I am about to try the best rice I've ever tasted in my life.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
mate.
well, you carry on, sir. That's no problem at all.
Sorry for wasting your time. Just carry on. Let's stop to the next one. Look, I've just spoken to your mate down the road. He knows.
Everyone comments on my rice, and they say it looks really sloppy and runny. It's not runny. If you went like that, it probably wouldn't fall off. It's solid, but it's super creamy. It's risotto.
It's a risotto. Oh, bellissimo.
Risotto, check him out.
Fucking mate, you are literally like Dan Ramsey.
Dan Ramsey, the guy who built his own gym.
No. You got to choose a different chef because Gordon Ramsay's more fuck, cunt, fuck.
Yeah, he's a bit of a knob when he's doing that, isn't he? I don't know, Jamie Oliver, but Jamie Oliver's a bit of a melt.
Yeah, true.
He's
He's
just
just
I do like
fantastic.
it,
Dan Bastic. Dan
Chef-
Bastic, the
chef-
guy who
chef-
built his gym.
Chef
and-
Dan. Oh, chef d'embastique. Oui. Oh, oui.
Yeah,
I like to put
Yeah,
the turmeric on my rice. It's a perfect. Oh, yeah, give me the courgette. I make it so beautiful for you.
In your oats.
Make a courgette in my oats and you gotta come in my kitchen, huh?
Oh, fuck.
s'il vous plaît.
Oh,
No, I was gonna say. So I actually, you were talking about Evan Centre Party. So I was saying the other day, I'm like Evan. He's my father, basically, because he's everyone's dad, isn't he? According to bodybuilding and bollocks.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I had to get a new lat pull down because my stack was too light. So I bought a Gym 80 like pull down, fucking built it, didn't I, myself? Everything, the stack, upholstery, everything. Did that. I was on a roll. I fucking bought an adductor, built that as well, put the stack together, everything. Mate, I'm bloody on one. T-bar row, built one of them as well. Had to put that together on my own. But you know what? IKEA can't do any of them.
Yeah, but their fucking the instructions don't make sense.
No, they go put the hole in the donut in the kitchen.
Did you put? Did you? Was it a chest supported T-bar you bought?
Yeah, mate.
Mate, your gym's complete. What are you missing from it?
Me.
Nothing much actually, because I've got on Saturday. I've got a pair of 60 kilo, 65 kilo, 70, 75 kilo dumbbells coming.
Excellent. Mate, that's fucking brilliant. And then I swear you've got fucking the old clangy plates as well.
I've got metal,
the clangy plates that go.
Is it cold?
Mid-set.
Yeah, because they got a clang, haven't they?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Is it cold in there?
No, I've got the heater.
He has a heater as well.
Mine's got like a little.
Most
$100 worth of kit, and you got like his tiny little heater in the corner.
a fan heater that's just like really bends and
goes up to it between sets and walks his hands up.
The building is designed for the gym. We built it for the gym, so we insulated it really well.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, like I chose everything like down to the lighting, the separation distancing between the down lights for the perfect lighting for taking your photos, and the mirrors. Because you get
the oxygen gym.
Mini oxygen gym, but
we should call it carbon dioxide gym.
Yes.
Yeah.
CO2 t-shirts. CO2 t-shirts. Well, on spray paint on the wall saying "Trend with no sides."
Yeah. So you know how some mirrors can make you look skinny.
Yes,
Have you seen that? Like, I make sure my mirrors they are like good. They are nice. Like you can take a good photo in that mirror.
That's what you want. Archives. Be like, yes.
I've still got loads of work to do. It's a project that's gonna be.
You need a posing room next.
That's gonna be, mate. It's one of those gyms, mate. It's one of those gyms where it's just right. Get your kit off in the middle of the gym. That's the best bit. Get your kit off.
Yeah.
Next to the squat rack.
Post. Yeah, I mean, next thing we're doing, me and Amp are gonna do a project where we're gonna build a DIY platform.
Yeah.
That, and we want to. I've got so many Flex magazine covers, posters. We're going to get every Flex magazine cover and put them at the top of the walls as you go around the gym.
Yes.
In a row around the whole gym.
There was an old gym
that, and we're going to make up some templates for spray paint. So the animal logo to make it like the animal cage. Yeah, we're going to spray paint that on the white wall and stuff like that in black. Mate, it's going to be sick. What we're doing with it is
sweet little project, isn't it? Just sweet.
Yeah, man, I'm enjoying it so much. To be fair, that's what I'm doing in this quarantine. To be fair,
it's brilliant, mate. Just fucking excellent.
I agree.
Yeah,
it's fucking awesome.
So
it's motivating, though, isn't it? It's motivating.
Very.
I've been doing it for 10 years, but I go through periods of bursts where I might not buy a piece of equipment for 2 years. Then I do like a month where I buy like 8 pieces.
But I think now especially is like the time.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
You don't have a gym to go to.
Yeah, and it's time to sell equipment as well.
Yes. Yeah.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing. So my multi-gym, I've earned money on it and I've had it for years. I've actually earned about £600 on it. I've had it for years.
Brilliant.
Just because of inflation.
You can save some of your money and then wait for it all to blow over. The gym's open again, and everyone's equipment just be like, all the prices to come down, and just be like, right, but, and then you're all right. You got good equipment now. Do you know what I mean? You're good to go.
Yeah. I mean, I got a good deal on the dumbbells. I was pretty happy with those. It's hardwood dumbbells, the good quality ones as well. So I got Jordan dumbbells coming. I got so the Jordan dumbbells are 65, 70, 75. I got those for 500 quid, which for Jordan is really good.
Are they rubber?
But they're rubber. But then
When did you buy those?
Just the other day I sorted it out. Why?
Because like they would probably like with everything that's going on, they'd be like 12 grand.
I don't know. No one's buying a 75 kilo dumbbell to stick it like it. Mate, if I had a 75 kilo dumbbell in my flat and I started doing rows and chopped on the floor, probably go through into the fucking person.
That's the point.
Everyone's buying the little weights.
Yeah, that's a point.
Yeah, but it is as well. It's who you know.
Yeah.
So generally, these sellers, I'm getting people tip me off. So the 60 kilo dumbbells I got hold of, it's a good friend of mine, guy actually kind of my first kind of bodybuilding mentor. He told me, this guy's selling dumbbells in Waltham Abbey. He's got a whole fucking set of 20s to 80 kilo dumbbells. Now I only need the 60s off him, but I'm getting a good deal out of it. It's who you know.
Yeah.
That's it, exactly. But yeah, no one's going to be selling those kind of dumbbells at this point in time, unless they're looking for people.
Yeah, but he hasn't even advertised them yet. That's what I'm getting at. So I can get in there before he actually advertises them, get the interest. Then he realises how much more he could sell them for.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense.
Well, you're getting them.
If anyone, if anyone listens to this, if we post this out pretty soonish, and they want a pair of dumbbells, message me. I'll give you the guy's number.
Oh, that's nice.
Because once I've got what I need, once I've got what I need, I don't care if I can take all the dumbbells you want. The only ones I'm only taking the 60s because obviously I've got the other ones coming, so you can get like the heavy dumbbells from Rhodes, light number, whatever. They're all cast iron ones, which
nice.
This is nice.
Yeah.
Boys, I need a meal.
Yeah, I was going to say it's almost 5 o'clock. It's a good time to end this. We've always gone 2 hours now, so it's been nice to catch up with everyone. It's been nice seeing you all.
Always a pleasure.
It's always nice. It's been a long review. We need Ant back so we can just ask him about all his stuff and how big he looks right now.
Yes,
and that'll be good.
We'll do a questions one next time.
Yes, we didn't put any questions up. Yeah, that's true. I think all the questions though would just be like pretty much. I don't know. We answered quite a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I suppose. But you never know. Some people might ask something that we haven't covered, so we'll do a questions one later. And if we get loads of questions, we'll just base it on. We'll like focus on the questions.
All right. Anyway, cheers, guys. All good.
Pleasure as always.
Like and subscribe. Get massive. If you're not getting massive, just sit and wank. It's really good for you.
Yes, wanking is great. Bye bye.
See you later, dude.